Hi kids, welcome to another week of virtual Sunday school. We are on well, I honestly don't know what week it is. We kind of lost track around here. We just know that we're still staying home and probably will for the most part in the near future. I know that it is hard. We can't do the things that we normally do. We can't go to school, we can't go to church or Sunday school, and then we're just now learning of summer activities and plans that likely won't happen. No 4-H camp. Just found out that the Pittsburgh swimming pool isn't going to open, and quite frankly, it stinks. And it can be hard not knowing what next month's going to look like. There's a lot of uncertainty. But there is one thing that we can count on, and that's God. It can be hard to put our trust in God and keep the faith during these times. There's a story about a little boy who had faith. He trusted in God and overcame a giant. Today's story is about David and Goliath. Now I'm using the My Little Picture Bible, as well as the Holy Bible. You can find the whole passage for David and Goliath in 1 Samuel chapter 17. Saul, the first king of Israel, was in trouble. The Philistines had a new champion, a fearsome giant named Goliath. Goliath was over 9 feet tall. He had a bronze helmet on his head and wore a coat of armor. There was no one brave enough to fight him. Goliath would stand and shout to the Israelites, "Choose a man and have him come down to me. If he's able to fight and kill me, he will become your subjects. But if I overcome him and kill him, you will become our subjects." There was no one brave enough to fight him. Then David, a young shepherd boy, spoke up. "Why are you all so afraid when we have God on our side? I will fight the giant." So David picked up 5 stones and put them in his shepherd's bag and took his sling. And off he went. When Goliath saw his opponent, he roared with laughter. David said to Goliath, "You come against me with sword, spear, and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will hand you over to me, and I will strike you down. All those gathered here will know that it is not by sword or spear that the Lord saves, for the battle is the Lord's, and he will give all of you into your hands." As Goliath moved closer to him, David reached into his bag, took out a stone, and slung it and struck Goliath in the head, and down he fell. David trusted in God, and he overcame the giant. This reminds me of a Bible passage, a Bible verse from the book of Joshua. Joshua 1, verse 9. "Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened. Do not be dismayed. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." With God on our side, we have nothing to truly fear. So I have a couple of activities that you can do that go along with the story of David and Goliath. Our first activity is to make a marshmallow shooter. So just like David had a slingshot, I don't think anyone's parents want you to make a slingshot. So instead we're going to make a marshmallow shooter. Okay, so here's what you need. A cup, plastic cup, a balloon, some marshmallows, and scissors. Check with your parents first. So this is where you might need some help. You're going to start by cutting the bottom of a cup off. And I found that these cups were a little challenging to get started. Just cut the bottom off, just like this. Gavin, hold that. And then take your balloon and tie the end. like that. And then cut the top off the balloon, because you're going to stretch it over the cup. Then take the balloon and stretch it over the bottom of the cup that you just cut off. Just like that. And there you have your marshmallow shooter. So then you can take some marshmallows, put it in your cup, shoot them at your brother, at your sister, and if you really want to make a challenge, have your brother or sister or mom or dad or grandma or grandpa stand on the other side of the room, and you shoot it. Try to shoot it. Just stretch it over the bottom. If it comes off the bottom of the cup, just re-stretch it. And then when you hold it, when you go to shoot it, hold the balloon. Hold it from the bottom so the balloon doesn't slide off. But if you want to make it a real challenge, take just one marshmallow inside your shooter and try to shoot the other person smack dab in the forehead, just like David did to Goliath. Let's try it. Have fun. Okay, for this next activity, you need some chalk. Gavin, you got chalk?
Yep.
Okay, and then you need something that you can throw at a target. So for us, we are using just some pool toys that we have. You could use some bean bags. You could also use some rocks, as long as you're nowhere near a window or a vehicle. So Gavin's going to start by drawing his target on the ground. Gavin, go draw your target. Okay, Gavin drew it just a little large. I guess he wants an easy target. For more of a challenge, make a smaller target. Okay, and then he's going to try to make it in the circle. Ready?
One more try.
Just
close.
barely. You made it. You could also try, if you don't have chalk, you could also get a hula hoop as your target, and try to make it within the circle. Have fun.